1/16/2025. I unlocked my C5 back in October, so it's been 3 months, basically 3 months. And I've been dealing with the healing going on. But yeah, it's gone all the way back up the top, back down, back up, back down. It's hard to explain that, but that's how your system works your neck. And it's down into my thoracic stuff now, so the middle of my back is, straightening out. Lots of weird pains. I got a pain that feels like a vibrator, and it's a nerve. It vibrates, and when it gets done vibrating in the middle of the end of the vibrations, it starts pulsing all these muscle groups, and there's like several muscle groups. So I got a lot of nerves that are doing some strange stuff. Of course, I unlocked my atlas back January 2022, so my atlas and my axis has pretty much been where they belong, except for whatever the C5 was restricting. So I, dealing with 2 dislocations. The second dislocation is the C5. It was relocated, unlocked, unhung, because it was hung up. My neck was twisted out, and you could see it on the MRI. So my ears are healing even more. I have a lot of pain in my head from healing, mostly still in my cheek. Those nerves are coming back, and they're coming back even more. So I am improving. They are gigging me and trying to give me a heart surgery and all that, which is probably a complication from being dislocated for decades. Other than that, I'm relocated, pretty much. I am not, I don't even think I can do that. I don't think my neck will even do that. As you can see, I can lean way back. And you can see that it's pretty straight. I am no longer all forward like everybody else. See, that's the problem with me and everybody else, is that I walk down the street every day looking at people like this, when they should be like this. They really should be. They should be standing straight up, back of their neck open, their back fairly open up here in the thoracic area, chest out. I mean chest out, chin down. That's where everybody's supposed to be. And all the complications that you will have that are being labeled by the current medical system, well, they're because you're dislocated, and basically you're a half-brained humpback. You have a blood restriction, which is ischemia in your head, down here from your neck injury. And you may have ischemia from a lower neck dislocation, which is possible for me. But I don't know if that ischemia is to my brain, but I know when you're up here in your atlas and your axis, that the blood flow to your brain is affected. You also have nerves up there, your eyes, your ears, your scalp nerve, your face nerve. You got smashed ear canals if you're forward. Might account for some of the childhood deafness. People are born forward. They're born all messed up. That's where I'm at. The medical system is, at very best, an insignificant traitor that claims to be helping people. It's not helping you if you're dislocated. It's exploiting you. It's exploiting your family. That's just it, man. I've unlocked dog necks and got them out of the seizures. This all started as dealing with the seizures. It all blew up, and we're looking at way more than the seizures here. We're looking at pretty much everything the medical system wants to label. There are diseases and stuff like that, but the primary medical system runs on the exploitation of ignored neck dislocations. That's from the very top, which is the atlas, all the way down to C7. And if you got back dislocations and stuff like that, it still goes through all this stuff up here on the top. Your brain's trying to run everything. If you don't have it, if your neck's out, I mean, you maybe seem to think you're the healthiest person in the world, but your neck's going to catch up with you, and it's going to catch up with you with a bunch of labels. And unless you get your neck back in, and hopefully you don't do it too late. And believe it or not, I'm 62 years old, and I'm not too late, in my opinion. That's my opinion. I'm the one that gets to see both sides of it. I'm one of the rare individuals that gets to see the other side of this, deal with the pain, the dysfunction, and the healing of all the nerve damage, all the brain damage, the damage to my ears, the damage to my sinuses, the damage to my jaw misalignment, throat misalignment, all of it. Hearing. I mean, nerves in your scalp. I mean, you're talking a whole lot of stuff being ignored and labeled as this or that. St. Jude's is exploiting children, leaving them dislocated, and well, you got a bunch of dislocated children, and you go ahead and do whatever you got to do, calling it cancer and everything. You still got a dislocated child that's going to grow up, have a very short life. If they ever did any research on that, you'd find that those people, they don't live that long. The blood cancer is because of the ischemia in the brain. You can't get rid of it. It don't go away. You can't cure injuries. God bless them, the 405.